dependent on how good of a meal you could serve her. You pleased her, and she's happy to help you. And that's basically where you left off. Your ship is docked off the coast, and Baccharis's men are busy making repairs from the various storms and just kind of situating themselves. So we will pick up from there. So this is basically what you have here in front of you, is the picture generally of what the whole island landscape looks like, with Tigris's mountain located obviously in the center there with the ultra high altitude. And if you look closely, surrounding it are many other mountains, and this would be where the jagged rocky landscape comes from, as you are in a mountain valley, but it is nothing in comparison to the size of Tigris's home.
We are here.
So let's go to map and backgrounds. I'll delete that. And then this is something of more what it would look like here where you are. Standing, looking out in front of you, it's very misty, very foggy, very jagged, very destitute.
Great. Is there anything in our way? Like, do we have to wait for people to... No, we have to go deeper into the island, don't we?
You have... Well, so, picking up from where we left off, you were speaking with the large woman, who is very pleased with you, and she has offered to help you. So, as you look behind you and Bagris is speaking with the merfolk down in the ocean, the woman calls for your attention and says, "Look, it's not every day that we have mortals come through here. The Titans around here aren't friendly, I'll give you that much. They cast mortals out a long time ago from this garden of theirs, and they prefer you stay out.
Well,
but
I guess I had that,
Don't confuse the rest of us with the Titans. Not everyone here is a Titan. We are divine by blood, but we are not Titans. We're a different race altogether. We are ancient merfolk. And among us, there are many other animal races with divine blood that will be dangerous to you. Expect bears, spiders, glades, the like.
Oh, this all sounds dire. Ha, ha.
Your humor is, at least you have better humor than Titans.
Bleed to death later. Anyway, so which way do you suggest we go? Do we take the river? Do we just walk? What do you suggest?
I suggest you have a lot of men here.
Mm-hmm.
I suggest you move in small groups. Stay quiet.
Small groups. Okay. Stay quiet.
But never travel alone.
Don't travel alone. Got it.
The creatures here are all of divine blood, animal and humanoid alike.
All right. Well, I'm going to go, reconvene with the group. Who do we have here?
So you have Royal Judgment present with Baccharis. Would you like to go back and speak with them?
Sure.
Well, you descend down through the rocks back to the ship, and Baccharis turns to you and says, "We have reinforcements who are trying to get through the storm as well. I'm afraid we might have to go out and lend them aid, as their crews and ships aren't quite as sturdy as ours. If they run into Ancient Leviathan, we're going to have to help them."
Okay. Do we have to come with you? Because I was thinking we could just,
I think you need to ascend the mountain as quickly as you can and have your meeting. Meanwhile, the rest of us will make preparations for the aftermath of this meeting, and we're going to have to prepare for the worst.
That's a good point. I'm not I'm not the most persuasive. Why are we doing it this way? Let's go into the deeper into the island. I guess me and Sai here, we're just gonna stick together
That's right.
and hopefully stay quiet.
As
All
best
right.
we can. We will
The
shoot a bright ass fireball like a flare into the air if we're in trouble.
one of the merfolk call for you and hold up a scrolled up paper, and she lays it out on the rocks and begins pointing, and she gives you a rough map of the island. And there are different geographic locations that are denoted on the paper. You'll find that there is, as you get closer to the center of the island where the mountain is that you're trying to get to, there are fortifications set up with sentinels of titans that are designed to keep a wall between the Titan's civilization and the outer parts of the island that are rural and dominated by wild creature.
Great. Are you? Sorry, Little Mermaid, but are you suggesting we go to these people?
She says, you're going to have to get past them, is my point.
Okay.
But there is one haven on the way that you can stop by relatively safely. It's called High Crooks.
Hi, Crooks.
On Tigris's mountain itself, elevated slightly a few thousand feet, there in the side of the mountain is built a small civilization of ancient mortals, not divines.
Ancient.
Not all mortals were cast off the island in history. A few got to stay, and they built their own home, but it's been hard for them here. They have not led prosperous lives.
They have not lived proper, but it's a safe place to stay, correct?
Yes, if you need
Alright.
to stop and rest, as you will eventually, this is your best bet. But it is one
Alright.
place and one place only.
One place
Okay.
and one place. Cool. Let's go to the mountaintop. Great.
Yeah.
Baccharis peg legs over to you and says, look, I'll need a lot of men to go out back on sea, but I don't want you two to just go by yourselves. So, your choice. Who do you want to help you?
Who do we got?
We have... I think... Did I pull up... I think there's a list in Discord. Player resources. I might have deleted it. Yeah, I might have done that. Okay. Well, if you write it down, unless you want me to write it down. I guess I could put it in the chat here. We have a new chat.
Yeah. What is
What the hell is this? You're trading me a 6 of hearts?
I don't know what the hell this is. It just saw it pop up again. It's like, what the hell? Go away. Now I put it back.
And then you also have...
Like Swordsman, Alistair, Martial
Baccharis is going to
Artist,
have to sail.
Dorgon.
You also have Clarigan, who is
What?
the alchemist troll.
Mm.
Am I missing anybody? I think that's everyone.
Oh no.
Or
I've
you
shown
could
my hand.
have...
How do I get rid of these?
I don't know. Let me try this. Or
Hey, we can play poker. Alchemist troll.
Those are your options currently. You can take one person from this list as your support character.
Dude, the summoner, Regalius.
Alright, you want Regalius to join you?
Yeah.
each.
Okay. Regalius steps off the ship and says, I can't leave you two unattended now, can I? I have to make
Big
sure,
breach.
under orders of Oceanera, that you return with the information.
That's right. We should keep us alive as best you can.
Alright. So you have Regalius joining your party. The giant woman snake slews out of her cave and says, I'll watch over your ship and make sure the locals don't mess with it.
Cool.
And I'll make sure that my mer people help guide the rest of your ships back here. Just do me a favor.
Hmm?
Give the local titans some hell for me.
Wait.
They're real assholes.
Nuggets.
Does that mean kill people? I think that means kill people.
She
Kill
just
people.
smiles and slithers back into her cave.
It's just like a big limia.
It's a giant one. Don't matter. She's on her good side. Or we're on her good side, however you want to take it.
Yeah. How'd you get rid of these cards?
I right-clicked them and just click hide.
Delete maybe?
I don't have a delete button. I
Under
have a
keyboard.
take. Oh.
Un-
Oh, now it's gone. Cool. Anyway, we have Regalius with us.
Okay.
We trudge. What do we have in front of us? Like a jungle?
So in front of
Forest?
you is this kind of like jagged stone wasteland. There's no dirt. There's no vegetation. It's just rock carved through occasionally with water. You can see small rivers leading from the ocean into the island. And obviously it carves through the rock, but beneath your feet, what you stand on is just a constant cold stone.
Well then. I guess forward venture we go. Fuck.
So as you proceed, there's not really like flat land that you just walk on and traverse. You have to like kind of duck and duck under these extensions of rock out of the ground and maneuver your way through this rough terrain. It's definitely not smooth and easily traversable. You'd have to, if you wanted to move quickly, you'd have to parkour through this.
Parkour. Just like hardcore parkour. But so these crags, can we just? I can carry one person while flying.
Eesh. For the summoner, does it require him to cost mana to summon and stuff?
He says, I can summon something to fly on as well. I'm just not sure if flying through the air is the most stealthy way to go about this.
That is a good point. I guess we'll just keep taking it slow and stealthy. And do we have to roll stealth checks?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a stealth roll.
Don't fuck me. Fuckity fuck. Fuck shit. Fuck goddamn.
Damn.
As you're heading through this this rocky terrain, you notice, Dante, your foot kind of sinks a little bit, and you can hear cracking sounds. And as you turn around, Sai steps on the same area of rock, and the floor collapses beneath you, revealing this like cavern of just pitch black darkness below you.
Never reflex save, so that I don't actually like
You
fall on
can.
my
Dante
face.
can fly, so he doesn't have to roll
Cool.
anything. But Sai,
Vamp wings.
One second.
I'll just grab Sai. Is he
Shit.
close to me that I could grab him?
yeah, go ahead and just give me a roll and just see how you do.
Weird.
No, it's not that hard. You can just fly down and grab him. I was just looking to see if
good.
you'd get a critical 1.
And then we fly up out of this pit trap, and back to the ledge where we think there's ground.
Sweet.
So as you fly back out to the surface, you notice it's quiet as the rocks descend, and then eventually you count to like 6, and then you hear, and it echoes up the cavern.
That's a long fall.
About 3 seconds later, bats just fly out and swarm out of the hole, squeaking and making a whole lot of noise.
Let's go hide real fast and see what the heck is coming our way.
Is there anything to hide?
Oh yeah, there's plenty of places to hide. There's a lot of nooks and crannies and rocks to hide behind.
All right. I point out a rock and go, let's hide under that.
All right, here you go. Do you need us to roll? See how well we do it.
Just see how well you can conceal yourself. That's a 4. That's a 1.
I trip on my own feet, or you
notice
drop me preemptively.
You've been again trying to like run to a hiding spot, but you notice cracks appearing in the ground again, and you just freeze.
I freeze?
Well, unless you want to take more
Like-
steps and fall.
Oh, I see what you mean.
That wasn't the only weak spot in this above this cavern. So you all
Alright.
just stop in place. Well, actually, Dante could fly. He's just not hidden very well. Eventually, the bats stop flying out of the cave.
Wait, in a slight band, I go like, turn myself into a fox to make myself lighter.
Oh, that works too. Where is my... Okay. I have my encounter dice.
And then I'm gonna go hide.
Okay. You guys stop moving. You hide in the shadows, and after the bats squeaking is out of earshot, you wait. And nothing emerges.
Huh? Okay.
Okay, good. Is there any, like, not big rocks, but like a heavy rock that, I don't know, would look like it'd go through the weak points that I could just throw to see if I could find those weak points without having to, like...
Oh, like,
fall.
test out the ground before you move?
Oh, yeah, wait, I was thinking, I have wings. I could just literally just walk forward, fall slightly, and fly back up.
Yeah.
Wish I could say the same. All I could do was just fucking rant and make sure I don't fall.
I'll just walk through here and see if I could find the way through.
Okay. Do you need any of us to follow you?
Hold on. Don't follow me because I don't want to have to catch someone at the same time. So I'll try my plan.
So go ahead and give me a luck roll. And see if you step on any weak points. You take one step and...
Fly out, fly back. I fly back to the rest of the group and go like, well, fuck.
You missed Dice Maiden yet?
I missed what?
You missed Dice Maiden yet?
No.
Oh my god. I'm glad you're getting these out of your system. Yeah.
Same.
You take one step, and the earth beneath you just collapses and falls inward into this abyss again.
Oh, oops. Ignore that.
Dante, you just stare into the darkness below.
Yep. I'm just is there any way I could tell where these weak points are? So I just want to get us across at this point.
You can make it like an intelligence check.
Holy shit.
Natural 20. You notice through coloration and fine cracks and the shape of rock around the terrain, you can identify structurally what looks sound and what looks to be a little more hollow. And you can guide the party through
I will
along
do
this
that.
path.
I will follow the best to my ability.
Will everyone very quickly just give me another roll?
That's a lot better.
You guys can hear pebbles shifting behind you and a few more rocks just kind of crumbling and falling into holes behind you.
Behind me.
Regalius, was that you?
Regalius is perched up on one of the pointed rock spears, and behind you emerges a large spider with mandibles dripping this green-hued saliva.
Ew.
Run!
Yeah.
Run! We get it. Just fucking run!
That's, yeah, run. We're running.
Okay. The spider begins leaping 30 feet into the air with each bound, pouncing very quickly at high speeds from rock to rock to rock to rock to rock, chasing you, and begins, it lurches its abdomen at you. It shoots a string of web up toward Dante's wings.
Oh, no you don't. Can I, like, counter that with just fucking, Hellfire Bolt?
Go ahead.
Fuck your web.
So give me a roll for this. I will roll as well.
9.
Did mine go through? Oh. 5, yep. Your Hellfire Bolt hits it and it bursts, and the web just falls to the ground. However, it still seems to be pursuing you. And as it's running, it's leaving webbing behind it, leaving this intricate trail of very swiftly designed nets and webbing and traps behind it.
I would like to summon a doppelganger to try to use his blade to cut the webbing.
Give me a roll to cut this webbing.
Well, that rolled pretty fast.
10. And what kind of weapon are you using? Is it glass steel?
I mean, it's from the doppelganger, so yeah, spectral blade.
Oh, it's the spectral blade. Okay. With the 10, you bring the blade down, and it hits the web, and the web just kind of bends, but it doesn't snap.
What a strong webbing it has.
Eventually, it's going to pounce. It moves. Are you carrying Sai, Dante, or is Sai moving on his own?
I would say Sai's moving on his own.
Okay, Sai's having to traverse through rough terrain, and the spider very quickly catches up to him and makes a pounce onto Sai.
I like your camera blowing fire at its face.
Well, you will have to give me a roll here. I have to get used to this.
Oh, that's not very high.
Oh, but he's also not very high.
Oh, it's about even.
So you rolled a... Well, I didn't roll anything.
Oh.
Oh, never mind then.
Let's see. So you want to roll a contest roll. 11. Yeah, you try to turn and shoot fire, but this large spider, probably 20 feet all around, including leg length, it just pounces on you several times larger than your body and begins immediately webbing your body up in this fine silk.
Ew. Ew.
Okay, enough of that. I am going to Infernal Hellbeam the webs away and try to aim it so that way my beam goes between the spider and Sai.
18. As you shoot the beam, it with its many eyes is looking in every direction, and it flashes past the beam and continues at a range, shooting its webs onto Sai, locking him down to the ground within seconds, and he is completely cocooned.
I still like to break free.
You can roll to break free if you'd like.
Ish.
Well, shit. I'm going to focus on the spider then.
Motherfucker.
To Sai, you feel that this webbing is not... It's not your typical webbing from a typical spider. This is something comparable to metal strength. This stuff is tough. And as you try to conjure mana, you can feel that your mana is having trouble breaking through the web, as if it was resistant to it.
Damn.
Dante, you were going to do something. What was it?
Yeah, can I grab my sword and do a heavenly strike on the spider?
18. It shoots your sword and wraps it up in liquid, and as you swing the sword, it hits harmlessly on its hard-shelled body as the webbing provides a barrier between it and its flesh. And while you're in close range, it's going to snap at you with its mandible.
Which means I gotta roll 9.
As you swing and hit it, you just hear the bonk on its hard shell, and immediately it sticks its fangs into your chest, and you can feel this venom surge through your immediate blood vessels, and it pulses and it burns from the inside, and you notice that your demon flesh is beginning to melt in contact with the liquid.
Demonic corruption. Gonna demonic corruption his ass.
14. You stick your hand in the shell, and it slowly begins to form cracks of red glowing energy across its flesh, but it's a lot more difficult than targets you've done this to before. This is fairly resistant to your magic.
Doppelganger's
But you
still
can
up, so
you can hit it again.
As that spider is dealing with Dante, that doppelganger is going to come over and try to cut me free.
Okay, go ahead and give me a roll. See if he can break it.
Oh, yeah. That's a little better.
13. He's able to slowly, very slowly, just carve through it, but he's making progress at a very minimal pace. It's tough stuff. Dante, you managed to land a blow, so I will let you hit again.
I want to do. I want to do Infernal Chain Snare. Summon forth my chains of hell and restrain a target's limbs. I want to just pull out 8 long black iron chains that wrap around the thing's legs and bring it down onto the ground.
8. Every single leg. It wasn't expecting an attack from below, as all these chains simultaneously burst out and wrap up the legs, and it suddenly can't move.
And can I get the spider webbing off my sword?
Yeah, go ahead and try to rip it off. Give me a roll. We'll see if you can break it with your hand. Easy.
20.
Just tear it off.
And can I just say this is my slew sword?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. I will then use... While he's... Whatever, I will do a light combo. And before 3 basic attacks on this motherfucker.
Okay. 13. Yep, you hit it. Stab, stab, stab. And you notice its flesh flares up and inflames vigorously in contact with this metal, and the wounds seem to be super effective from this weapon.
Cool.
I'm still trying to break free. Yeah.
Okay, give me another roll. 10. Let me see here. Yeah, you don't have super strength, do you? You're still
I'm a
stuck.
human.
Yeah, you're a knight, so you don't have super strength.
Meh.
Dante, you have another action.
Dual sword light combo. Pull out my second sword, which is not a slew sword. I think it's. Where is it?
I think you have a glass steel sword, right?
Yeah, I think I do.
That's pretty good too.
Where is it? Yeah, I'll just pull that out and slice into him 6 times.
6. Yep. You just cleave, 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 cleave.
Can I just cut off like the right half of his legs?
Sure. The body just falls to the ground.
Okay, slew weapons. Slew weapons are a good idea. I put my sword away. It's dead, right? I stab it in the face with my slew sword just to make sure.
Might as well be. I think you've got it. Eventually,
Alright, cool.
after you have your way with this thing, it just stops struggling eventually and does that spider thing where it kind of curls up.
Unsummon my chains, walk over to side, go.
Don't like spiders, do ya?
And then I cut them out of the webbing.
Okay. Eventually, you'll get him out. You know, just even if you rolled badly, it'll. Just with the help of the doppelganger, the webs slowly, layer by layer, come apart, and eventually, Sai's hand just rises out of the hole that you made.
Damn, that thing can web fast. All right, let's keep moving. Quietly.
Also,
Yeah.
Dante, you have poison in your body that is circulating, and the venom is melting your flesh.
Oh, how do I fix that?
Do you have a health potion?
Yeah, I'll drink one, I guess.
Okay, you drink the health potion, and the wounds begin to seal shut, and the toxins are cleansed.
Okay, so don't get bit by that spider.
The plan.
Anyway, deeper into the bowels of El Diablo. Let's go.
Okay, give me another stealth check. Did I just roll a 1 again?
No, that roll to try to get me out.
15 and 11. That's stealthy enough. You guys make your way through the fog, unable to see what's ahead of you, but you just make sure that you stay quiet and you listen. And it's eerie how silent this landscape is, with the exception of your own footsteps. Eventually, as you make your way through this valley of harrowing rock formations, the fog begins to kind of clear a little bit.
Oh, good.
Do we
Is the surface still like fragile to break through, to fall into?
It seems to be sturdy at this point. You guys have moved past what was a cavern beneath you.
Oh, goody. I will turn back human and continue walking.
All right, and let's.
do we see the giant ass mountain?
As the mist begins to recede a little bit, yes, you can see the mountain with the light that emits from the top.
All right, so that's where we need to go. And there's no change in terrain as we continue forward, right?
As you're continuing forward, as the mist recedes a little bit, you're noticing more dirt. You come to find that the coastline was mostly solid rock, but as you get closer toward the center, it begins to form more deserty dirt. I wouldn't say sand, but dirt. Very arid. It's getting hotter.
Like Texas here?
Maybe like California desert, like Southern California desert.
Oh, it's
All
hot.
right.
But you're not quite there yet. But the terrain is slowly shifting.
All right. Maybe the closer we get to the mountain, the better terrain gets.
Hopefully.
We just came from Badlands into whatever the fuck this is.
Let's see.
So let's go.
I think I have the settings right. We'll change it to this. This is where having pages handy was nice. So eventually, this cold gray stone begins to change into more of a orange hue. Small tufts of grass begin to emerge from the cracks of the dry area. And you notice these still rock formations, but the stone is more orange.
That's not comforting.
Maybe not.
And you've entered more of a arid wasteland than than what was a jagged rocky wasteland or badland.
Yeah.
Hey,
Does anybody else see a face?
I see a face.
Hmm.
He's stupid bones. It's pretty obvious.
Now that you've
yeah.
left the cover of the mist in the rocks before, you come into this open plain with the many mountains and hills that you can see sparsely scattered around the landscape, but where you stand now is just open land with small pieces of vegetation to hide with.
Oh, okay, let's hope we don't see anything, right? No creatures, no living things.
Give me a perception check.
I also want to look around. I want to look up in the sky.
11 and 12. In the distance, you are not in danger at this distance, but you can notice a large winged creature with 4 legs flying around one of the far hilltops.
I would definitely point that creature out.
Okay, yeah. I'm just going to go ahead and say that's a fucking dragon. How about we avoid that thing?
Agreed. So, if it looks like it's about to charge down at us, probably get down on the ground in the thick grass.
Well, hopefully there is thick grass. He said there's sparse vegetation we could hide in. Let's try hiding and making our way through here as quietly as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully not seen. I kind of wish turning invisible was a demon power. Oh!
Natural 20.
I think I just did, though.
Disappeared. How about me? 16.
That's good. You guys creep along the landscape quietly, hiding from one tuft of yellow grass to another, behind the occasional tree. And then you eventually make it to one of the sparse mountains.
Not the one with the 4-legged winged creature flying around it, right?
No.
Okay. Just making sure. So,
We'll break this down. We'll do a stealth check. You have the option to check for any nearby stuff and then proceed again. And proceed again.
Alright.
And proceed again.
This will be my stealth check. Fuck. And this will be my perception check. Fuck.
Yeah, blind. A sandstorm came in all of a sudden. I will do the same thing, except this will be perception check 8, and then this will be my stealth. Hey.
Sai coming in with a stealth check. Sai, you're having a look around. You're hiding in the shadows of one of the sparse trees. But Dante seems to be having a hard time finding a spot that blends with his snow white human form skin. And he's not paying attention to his surroundings. And Sai rolled an 8 for perception.
It also doesn't help that I'm wearing like a bright red coat.
All of a sudden, bam, out of one of the bushes, a large cat shoots out at incredibly high speed and pounces Dante.
Oh no!
God.
Dante, I need you to roll.
Oh.
I would like to summon a Spectre Blade and have it shoot at the big ass cat that just pounced my friend.
So Dante is this large, dire-sized spotted cat hits Dante, and they tumble across the dirt, leaving a cloud of dust around them as Dante, its jaws are locked on your throat. And we have Sai doing...
Extra 7. I couldn't see because of all the dust cloud.
Oh, you don't have to roll to attack.
Oh.
I roll. So the
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
so with the 15, you shoot these knives, but in the this, you notice the knives plinking off the fur of this creature,
Oh boy.
which seems odd to you. And so this large jaguar cat, then with its jaws locked on Dante's neck, is going to begin to try to claw into your chest with its paw. Natural 20.
I don't think it does.
You manage to block the paw, and you may act.
Alright, I'm pinned between this thing and the ground, right?
Yes.
Cool. I'm going to do Infernal Eruption.
Okay.
Just imagine a volcano pop up right where I am.
You, from Sai's perspective, Sai, you're at a distance watching, and you notice this tremor as thousands of cracks begin to rip through the earth around Dante in all directions, and fire erupts through every single crack, lighting the entire area in an inferno. And the jaguar cries in pain as it begins to try to run out of the flames.
Ah. So it's now resistant to fire.
Not so fast. Red lightning.
The lightning hits it on the butt and it knocks its hind legs out from under it as it slides across the ground.
Haha!
Huh.
And then while it's paralyzed, I'll finish it off with a slew sword. Just like a quick decapitation.
Oh, 1. You have had a successful big game hunt.
Do you think we should be like carving up these creatures we kill?
We could. If we wanted to. Could be good. Be sold for a decent price. But then again, we have that giant ass predator in the sky that might see this.
That's a good point. We don't have time. Back to stealthing. 11.
Back to stealthing. That's 12.
12. You two, after getting the kill and having a sigh of relief, realize that Dante created a huge ruckus. And you can see things on the mountain, in the grass, and in the trees beginning to poke their heads out. Various cats and dogs and birds and lizards begin to emerge.
Oh.
We're stealth, right? They can't see us, right?
I hope so. Just stay on the ground. Become your solid snake going through the grass.
The creatures didn't necessarily see you in particular, but they've all heard the ruckus and are now on alert and just kind of scoping the area out, walking around, exploring.
All right. Well, let's move to the next little craggy bush that where we can hide. Do you need another stock?
Mm-hmm.
Ha! Holy! Fuck me. The dice are not on my not on my side today.
Dante and Sai, you begin to try to move, and you hear the grass and the charred earths cracking under your feet as they've been incinerated, and everything just turns and looks at you.
Hi.
Just keep walking. We
just-
don't mind us.
Eventually, this like pride of lions begin to circle and take a formation around you.
Shit.
Okay. You wanna
That
play
probably
it this way?
fly.
I am going to do just this which lion is in charge of the
So
pride?
there's a large, huge lion with the signifying mane around him that you would identify as possibly the alpha, surrounded by a number of other female lions.
I'm just gonna throw a hellfire tornado into that group.
Oh, great. Provoking them.
That's a 12. Let's see. So you whip up this large fiery tornado, and it begins sucking up a lot of the natural area, like the rocks, the whatever's left of the tumbleweeds and stuff, all gets incinerated as it's pulled into it. And these large, powerful lions are burned by it, but have the strength to claw themselves away from it and scatter.
So they did just run away.
Yes.
I would
Cool.
like to look up to see if that prayer creature is took notice and trying, but now it's coming after us or something.
You see it heading in your direction.
Yeah. We should probably get going. That creature's coming.
Yeah, we should probably go. Stealth check. 10.
Dude.
10 and 15. As you move beyond the area that was incinerated and burned, everything got scared of the super, super hot fire and scattered, which gave you a chance to hide more successfully.
Oh, good.
Thank God.
Meanwhile, the large creature comes closer, and you can get a better look at it, as it seems to be reminiscent of a dragon, but it has this pearlescent rainbow coloration to it as it lands on the mountain that you guys were just at, this little hill, or this large hill, and begins to crawl about and look at the area and sniff around and just kind of check it out.
You said it has like rainbow hues to it, right?
Yes.
Does it look friendly? Rainbow dragon?
You wouldn't be able to tell.
Okay. Then I will not provoke it.
I think
Smart.
I just want to stealth by.
As well.
Okay, Dante with a 10, your stealth staying where you are, but movement will require another one.
I want to move.
So roll better.
19.
Oh, 19.
You just
Hey.
tiptoe your way from bush to bush and hide as you put some distance between you and this creature, and eventually it loses interest and begins to make on its way in another direction.
I will be following stealthily.
Okay.
Do you need me to roll for me?
No, you're okay. You had a 15. As you make your way through this desert wasteland, you can observe the wildlife, as not everything has a hiding place here. You can notice like these ostrichy-looking birds running around, some like raptor-looking dinosaurs moving in a herd. You can see some more gigantic vulture-looking birds overhead. A pride of lions kind of tending to their cubs. But everything here is huge. There's not like small creatures here.
Let's see.
Not small creatures. Cool. Everything's huge.
Let's
Ah.
keep going.
Let's
bear more.
not fuck with the dinosaurs. Let's just keep going towards that big ass mountain over there.
Mm-hmm.
It'll get closer eventually.
Okay.
Coolio.
We have a 19 from Dante.
I also need a roll.
Oh, that's a natural 20, actually. Oh my god. Yeah, go ahead and give me a roll.
Okay. Yeah.
5. Sai, you guys are making your way through a hilly, dirty area. The dirt is loose here, which didn't catch your attention until it started to upshift beneath you. And then this giant worm bursts out directly from under your feet and clamps its jaws around your body as your entire person is cast into darkness in the mouth of this giant creature.
Oh,
shit.
you were swallowed.
And then you
Cool.
just, Dante, as you turn around, you see it just back into the ground.
Oh, well, could I feel around? Where the fuck am I? Like flesh, wetness.
You can feel wetness, and you can hear the sound of earth shifting outside the walls around you.
Shit. Nope. You're not getting that far. Infernal chains. Using the barbs of Beelzebub.
Am I sliding anywhere? Or am I just like stuck in the mouth?
You're just stuck in this pitch black mouth, and you can feel it like these. How do I describe it? It's like a saw. So the teeth inside of its mouth are all spinning at high speed, like razor blades, trying to shred whatever falls in as you're thrown into that.
I think I wear metal armor. Holy shit. Where am I?
So give me a roll
Yeah.
to see.
Yeah.
Dante,
definitely...
you don't have a visual target to lock onto after it went into the ground.
Okay, I would like to do two things. One, I would like to summon a Spectral Blade to hold onto, so that I don't continue sliding into those shreds of saw teeth. Then the other thing, I would like to, like, stab and slash inside the fucking creature.
So, give me another roll to see if you can stick to the wall.
Alright, let's do this. 11!
11. You stick it, and you're not falling straight into the trap, but the meat is very wet and loose, and you're kind of having a hard time staying there.
The meat.
Well, I just need, like, the dagger to cut in deeply to hold myself, kind of like a pick from the ice.
Yeah, but it's not sticking, that's the problem.
Oh, shit.
So
Well, do it
it's
for
kind
the
of like
slippery.
half stuck. It's having a hard time. But it's stuck
Okay, so,
loosely.
like,
You're holding yourself, but it might not last.
Okay, I will definitely, like, as much as I can, I would like to focus my mana and basically put myself as a ball of fire inside this creature, so it has no choice but to spit me out or be, like, exploding him with fire.
1.
Aha!
It spits you out and burrows away.
Eh? Wait, it spits me out. Am I still on the ground?
So you find yourself in a tunnel.
Oh, yeah.
Is there a tunnel where I am, like the hole that he came in and out of? Or
So
did he
this
just,
loose dirt,
swallow
it like
and-
the loose dirt after it went back in the hole, the loose dirt fell into it and filled it up again.
Okay, all right, neato.
However, deep underground where there's more solid earth, there's a tunnel, and that's where Sai is.
I am going to
I-
summon Fuego.
Realize there's a tunnel. I'm presuming it's like pitch black, so is there a way I'm just gonna try to find a way out.
Okay, Fuego, the rift appears from the dimension of hell, and Fuego just leaps out.
Wait, what?
All right, boy, dig.
Fuego begins just furiously digging in the soft dirt.
I
Sai,
imagine Fuego is just a giant fucking black Doberman that's on fire.
Yes.
go ahead and give me a roll. If you want to follow the tunnels and find your way out, let's just have a navigation roll.
Natural 20.
You're able to tell what direction the worm was coming from, and you just follow that, and you notice this upward slope, and the earth caved in, sealing the exit. But you know that this is where you came in from.
Okay, does it look fragile? Like they're easy to break through?
It looks like you could break through it. You just have to take the time to dig through it up to the surface.
Yeah, let's do that then.
Okay, we have Fuego digging in from the top and Sai digging in from below as you eventually see Sai's hand poof, out of the dirt.
Beh. Feel the air. The worm. Keep digging.
Hold on.
And then Fuego just digs Sai out completely.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, good boy.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
Are you doing okay?
Yeah, I drank some water and it went down wrong.
Okay.
At least it wasn't beer.
No.
That's a terrible
Well, it
feeling.
wasn't. Worst part is I drank all my water and now I can't stop coughing to drink water.
All right. Anyway, Fuego, good boy. So like, cost me mana to keep Fuego here?
No.
No? All right, cool. Well then, I'm sure Fuego has pretty good stealth, so let's go.
Yep, let us go.
Well, as much stealth as a
Giant Doberman on fire can't have. Okay. Lord. Giant worms.
what's next?
Wait. Eh. Stealth.
Yeah, I imagine this is
Yep.
stealth. Nope.
Damn it.
Well, you two, after moving your way out of like those shifty, soft dirt spots, you notice that flying creature kind of looking in your direction as it begins to turn its body.
Oh, as it turns its body, does it look like it's getting ready to launch pounce quickly in our direction, or is it just like doing a cat thing,
It is flying
or
in
it's
your
like
direction.
slowly flying in our direction?
It's
Oh,
not
neat.
darting toward you, but it is heading toward you.
Okay then. Get back in the hole, or I don't know.
You see its mouth open,
Amazing.
and a giant burst of wind flies out towards you.
Oh, okay. Wait.
Dodge.
Wait.
Huh?
Spread my wings. Get ready.
What? Okay.
Uh,
what do you want me to do?
So you have to.
Fuego will just follow, and I will, or just Regalius will just follow on Fuego. I grab Sai and I spread my wings and get ready to just fucking take off.
Okay, go ahead and
Like,
roll
wing-
to
wing
dodge the air blast.
Need that. Fuck.
Was the 5 your dodge?
Yeah, 5's my dodge.
Okay. You open your wings and then, poof! It hits you like a solid bullet as it rips open your front torso, and the
Ow.
flesh just bursts open as you hit the ground, and it seems to have like eviscerated you with, as if it was like made of blades. Eventually, the large thing crashes on the ground and shoots a tornado of fire toward the party.
Great. So,
Fuego, sick him. Do we all need to dodge?
Everybody needs to roll.
Oh, 4. God damn it.
that's a 6.
As Dante hits the ground, Sai, you notice you turn to the large creature, and this sweep of fire hits you, and the heat is comparable to that of demonic fire. It's not natural fire by any means. And Dante, who's usually resistant to fire attacks, seems to be severely burned by it.
Is it unholy?
This could be
It's
inferred
gonna
to
be-
be divine fire.
Oh.
Yeah, this
oh.
might be even. Wait, divine fire?
Remember, divine is different from holy. They're not the same thing.
Yeah.
That's true.
Wait, how is divine different from unholy? Isn't the same thing?
It's not. There's technicalities.
Really? How is it not?
You have to have
Alright.
divine blood for it to be divine, but mortals can cast holy.
No.
So,
Then,
this flame
might-
sweeps over you. You're all severely burned, and it lunges forward and stomps its foot on the ground as the earth erupts beneath you and entombs you and tries to crush you.
Oh,
Okay.
I can dodge out of the way of that.
14. 14 to dodge.
That's like, that's 10.
Dante, the earth tries to crush you, but you have the strength to resist it. Sai, however, has been entombed.
Great!
All right.
Again.
First things first. I'm gonna have Fuego get Sai out, and then I am just going to unload on this motherfucker. How about we try? I have something called the
So,
Dark Holy Necklace. What does that
Again.
That allows you to change your fire
Yay.
into dark holy, I think? Something like
do?
that?
All right, cool. I'm gonna activate that.
I'm trying to remember. Okay, so you're going to shoot dark holy fire at it?
Yeah, imagine my flames go from like a bright orange to a dark purple.
11. You shoot this fire at it, and you notice it kind of corroding and corrupting its scales as it winces in pain.
Cool. Can I keep hitting it?
Sai? Yeah, just give me a second. Let me see if I can get Sai out. So, Fuego lunges toward the stone that Sai's encased by and tries to claw and break at it and melt it with its fiery claws, but it's having trouble breaking through this reinforced stone.
Should he also change into Dark Holy stuff?
Fuego? No.
Yeah.
He's his own
my
person.
stomach. Okay.
But yes, you can hit again.
Coolio. I'm just gonna hit him with a bomb, incendiary fire bomb.
18. You shoot a incendiary firebomb, and it uses its claw to raise a wall of stone, and it crashes and explodes the stone into pieces. And through the stone, you can see this beam of light shoot toward you.
Oh no.
Okay. I would like to try something now.
I need. Okay.
Like-
Well, so are you trying to break out of being encased?
Yes, but use
Okay.
my thunderous charge.
Okay, give me 1 second. Dante, give me a roll. We'll take size next.
11. This
11.
is gonna hurt.
You get hit by the beam, and it pierces through you, and it's a combination. It's like a laser. It burns through you, but it does piercing damage, as there's just a big hole through your left shoulder.
Oh, great. Great.
And then we'll quickly jump to Sai. Sai,
Thunderous charge. Out.
give me a roll. See if you can break it. We'll use the aura as a bonus.
Oh, cool.
2. You try to conjure
Jesus Christ. I'm doing
the
low.
aura, and you slam against the stone that you're entombed in, and it cracks, but it doesn't give.
Again.
Hold on. It's gonna shoot another beam at Dante.
Oh god, can't I take a healing potion real quick? Come on. 6.
Through the left hip, another hole.
Oh god. This thing's
Sai, give me another try.
Okay.
I'll also have the dog help you. 11.
18, thank God.
18. You and the dog combined, you manage to crumble the rock apart, and the deeper in you get and the more you loosen it up, the easier it becomes as you just burst out the side. It's going to fire again at Dante.
Lord, it hates me. If I can, I'm gonna command Fuego to attack him.
Fuego just released Sai, so he'll have to take some time.
Oh Lord, you're
Dante
killing me.
straight through the gut, the stomach, just another hole. Boof.
I don't need my guts. I can keep fighting.
And it's becoming difficult for you to stand. Your tough body is starting to wear out. However, the dog will obey your command.
Yes, I am gonna run over to that creature as well and attempt to stun him.
So, your dog leaps and tries to shoot this hellfire into the glade and burns it. Sai, you are going to do what to it?
Try to stun it. Just quickly run up to
You're
it.
gonna like smack it.
Yes,
19.
as that's happening, I'm also gonna try to summon a double gator right behind it.
You smack it with your stun, and you hit this hard scale, and you bounce off.
Great! Double gator still in the back though.
Doppelganger appears.
Yay! So far, that's what I
Yeah.
want so far. Just trying to get its attention.
As you're close up to it and you try to hit it, you look up and its mouth opens, and you can see the fire conjure from its mouth into you at close range.
I'm gonna stab my sword to its mouth first.
So you want to do a contest roll. Give me a roll.
I'm gonna take a healing potion.
A roll?
Oh, this is
Yeah, give me a roll.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Come on, man. Every time I want to need to
17.
do something.
You ready your weapon, and then poof, this huge wave of fire sweeps over you, and your metal armor glows red with heat as you are
Hot.
severely burned.
Hot. That is hot, daddy. Okay.
I know he's
God.
got. He should have Devil Hunter stuff. Their stuff is fire resistant.
No, it's unholy resistant. There's a difference.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Unholy fire doesn't work. Regular fire will, especially divine
Oh.
fire.
So good against unholy.
So Sai has been critically wounded and is on the ground, charred with divine fire burns.
I'm gonna
Great.
use my new ability. I got an Infernal Beam 2nd level. I Kamehameha the motherfucker.
Does this thing have a tail?
It does. Natural
Cool.
20. You try to Kamehameha, and it will just flap its wings and try to dodge out of the way as your beam flies out and just blows up half of a mountain in the distance.
So I'm gonna have my doppelganger actually chop off one of its wings so that way it doesn't dodge, as the actual Psy will drink a health potion.
Well, it already dodged, but... Nope. The doppelganger leaps at it and has a hard time carving through its tough flesh. It roars, and this sonic wave sweeps over the landscape, breaking apart the terrain, and it's going to try to blast everyone in the party with it. Don't forget, you have a support character to help you.
Regalius, fucking do something.
Do you want him to defend or attack?
How about defend? Defend.
You want him to defend you from the shockwave?
Yeah. Defend us from the shockwave, please.
Regalius creates a summoning weave between his hands and smashes it, and you hear a poof as a large, like, turtle appears, and it grabs you and tucks you into its shell as the shell takes the brunt of the attack, and you're safe.
Okay, neat.
Drink a potion. How am I doing after drinking the potion?
You drink the potion, and you can slowly see your black charred flesh beginning to bubble and turn back to normal. It takes a little bit of time, but you're rapidly recovering.
Cool. Goody. Now we need a plan to deal with this fucking thing.
I'm getting in its face. No, wait. I have a bit. It's in the air, right?
Yeah.
Where's hell's downbringing? I'll jump at it and fucking suplex him back onto the ground.
13. It looks up at you, and as you dive bomb, you're faster than it was expecting as you punch it, and it just crashes into the ground. You can hear it roar in pain as it it has stars spinning around its head.
Sai, you're up.
Cool. Where's the fucking thing? Yeah, Skyward Cleave. Yes, I will jump up really high and swing my sword down on the enemy. Hard. Motherfucker,
You slash
this
it, and
at least
its body goes tumbling across the wasteland.
Is it still alive?
It's still alive, but it's clearly wounded.
All right. I really want to know what this does. Does this take the second level infernal? How about we call it Infernal Blast?
If you want to call it something else.
Infernal Blast.
16. You shoot this beam at it with both hands, and it carves through the earth, making its way to the glade as it tries to summon a stone wall, but it pierces through it and hits it square in the chest as it goes tumbling through the landscape and seems to be KO'd laying on the ground.
All right, I'm gonna drink a mana potion because I'm pretty sure that drained half my mana.
Yeah, that one takes a lot.
Oh yay! So we won.
Oh yeah, Sai, go up, or Doggo.
Wait.
Remember, Fuego gets a turn.
I'm confused. Wait, did we win?
I don't know.
Is
it dead?
It is not moving, but it is still alive.
Shall we finish it off?
Dead? Yeah. I don't want this thing coming back to biting us in the ass.
Okay.
Slew seems to work here. Do you have a slew sword?
I don't think so. No.
Did you?
I swear I had a lot. I swear I picked up a lot.
I don't see it in my inventory.
I know y'all got him from Arkan City. I don't. Ethan wasn't there for that.
Well, here, you could just take mine. I'll just use my glass steel one, since I don't use swords very much. But add to your inventory slew sword, SLU sword.
Okay. SLU sword.
It seemed these seem to work very well here. And sorry for the Japanese whatever.
Oh, it's good. I have no idea what this does.
Slew is a metal that is the bane of divine creatures.
It kills gods.
Mm.
It's effective against gods, titans, divine animals, creatures. So the glade,
See.
I assume you guys just finish it. You're
Yeah.
fully able to. Now you just have a
Please.
glade laying there.
Please, a glade? What is a glade?
Glades are ancient divine creatures related
like-
to the dragons who have elemental powers.
Are they like bearded dragons or something like that?
Um,
Or is it just like, I don't know. I remember some of the dragons in Dragon Age having weird names.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna use restroom.
Alright. Holy fuck, we're still alive.
glades are basically like dragon pets from the land of Titans, whereas actual dragons come from the first world.
Okay.
They're different. They're close, but they're different.
I have a question. Does using my Dark Holy Necklace, like, require mana?
Yes, it
Is it,
requires
like,
mana
constant?
to activate.
To activate, but is it a constant use? Is it like, does cast or changing all my abilities to Dark Holy just like fuck me over mana wise?
It does cost more, but it's not like devastatingly heavy.
All right.
It's good to sparingly use on targets that it's useful against.
What is Dark Holy useful against? Holy
Dark Holy is useful against mortals.
mortals. All right.
Holy is used against the unholy.
And Dark Holy is used against mortals. That's not helpful. Fire can be used against mortals.
So, well, we're back to our hide and seek.
Oh wow! Can I just flaunt about the corpse, yelling out, "You see this? You see what we have done?" The biggest thing here is dead because of us. We are now the biggest thing on this block.
Where is this? Yeah.
I should use counter stance more often. So what else? There's nothing else big out there, are there? Is there? Nothing else wants to attack us?
Nothing seems to be looking at you right now.
What the fuck are these rocks doing? Are they
Creatures
smoking?
generally avoid glades.
That's good. I just hope any other motherfucker. And how damaged are we after this fight?
Side did take a health potion, so he's okay. You... Oh, you have all those holes in you. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Do you want to seal those up?
Yeah, didn't I? I took a health potion. So, oh yeah, do that.
You take
Wait.
another one?
Hold on, we got this dead thing here. I take a bite out of it. How do I feel afterwards?
When you take a bite into the flesh and the blood of this creature comes in contact with you, you notice that it burns.
So it's spicy.
It hurts you.
Okay.
It's not spicy.
I can't.
Divine blood will hurt you if you try to consume it.
I think divine blood should just make me stronger. Whatever. Which means I can't eat anything here. Shit. Alright. Healing potion it is. Ugh. Alright. My wounds close as I drink the healing potion. Hopefully. Maybe.
They do.
Regalius is still here, right?
Yeah, Regalius is there.
Hey, thanks for the save, by the way. That really saved our asses.
Well, it'd be a real fucking shame if I came all the way out here just just for y'all to die.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it would.
Besides,
You know, it's getting really hard to not die out here.
It seems like everything we've run into wants to kill us.
Hopefully, things get easier when we're in the civilized part of this island. Do you think
You sure
Titans
they're
can
not-
tell that we're not Titans? Well, I guess
I
you
think
are
they
a demon.
can. Yeah, I am very easily recognizable. So I'm not sure if they're going to attack me on sight or not. Maybe that's why these things are attacking us. I'm with the party, so they try to kill us. Though they did say that all mortals shouldn't be here.
From my knowledge of the divines, I don't think they're necessarily. It's more mortal versus non-mortal, or sorry. In your case, it's different. It's more divine blood or not divine blood with them.
Yeah, this sounds like they're just a bunch of dicks.
I haven't been all that sold on the religious order in a while now.
No, I'm definitely not. They released a. Did I tell you they released a Demon Prince fucking forever ago? It was. Whew.
Yeah, you did tell me.
Terrible. They Who's the lady in charge of that place again?
Oh, Cardinal
The
Rimosa.
Cardinal?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Cardinal or whatever the fuck her name is. She's fucked up real bad.
Well, I mean, I can't say that the Coronon military isn't without their dangerous experiments either, but I suppose...
Well, I'm just worried that he's gonna come back, kill Arcadius, and start the end of the world. I have a feeling that's the guy we should be looking for.
You think the Demon Prince is the one?
How many demon princes are on Earth?
On our world? Not many.
Or
Not with Axis guarding our world.
Yeah. It's an active manhunt right now.
Really could be anything. I mean, I try not to stress. There's so many things outside our purview as mortals that it's easier to just leave your life in the hands of these things.
Are you kidding? These things have been fucking over my life for a long time. I would like to, because the minute I stepped into this world, I just started getting blown apart, eaten, or cut in half just for being a fucking demon.
Well, I mean, I guess, I mean...
I kind of want to like put these guys down a peg, maybe, or two, maybe.
Sorry.
These guys, as in.
The gods. Welcome back.
Hey,
Sorry, I've been role playing.
you good?
Just
Well, I'd
discussed
rather have
about
you
how, like,
here than in the legions at our gates. I'll just say that.
oh, same. Well, deeper into the bowels of La El Dios. What's God in Spanish?
I think it's El Dio.
El
Yeah,
Dio.
I'll deal.
Deeper into the bowels, or whatever the opposite of bowels is, of El Dio. El Dio. Stealth check.
Oh, we're stealthing.
That's great. That's great. I mean, I did look around and gesture at the body and said, "Look what we did! We killed the biggest thing on the field. We're now the biggest thing on the field. Don't fuck with us."
True. Let's see here. So we got our stealth checks going.
Continue heading towards the mountain.
We got an 8 and 11. Okay.
I have a feeling if we avoid the littler mountains, we could probably get there faster.
Okay. Roll the dice.
Roll
You
it
guys
again.
are making your way through the last stretch of this desert badland. And you notice that the glade seemed to have scared off most predators. And it's been very quiet. And even if you were to look closely, the creatures you saw before seem to have scattered a long distance away.
Cool. They can fuck off.
Killing the glade has earned you a rite of passage in its own way. So,
Well,
as you proceed further, you'll notice that you're coming closer to what looks to be a colder climate. There's a shift between the aridness of where you are here and these sparse hills and mountains that you're seeing become more and more populated and close together. And the altitude of the entire mountain, whether you are in the valleys or ascending, elevates, causing the climate to begin to shift. And it begins to form more of a forested boreal biome.
Mm-hmm. Like mountainous region or something like that.
It's mountainous, but it's equally as forested.
Highlands.
Well, let me go ahead and show you.
Oh, okay.
Map and background. I'll just throw it over.
Oh, thick forest.
Oh, spooky.
It's dark and it's colder.
Interesting. Yeah, it looks like a setting to tread carefully.
This makes it easier to stealth, I can tell you that.
Uh-huh.
Stick to the trees, don't make a whole lot of noise. I feel like things in here don't care if we kill the glade out there.
Pretty much.
Gonna do a stealth check, and it's 4. Dante, after saying all these, stumbles forward, goes, ah shit, hits his face against a tree or something.
Got a 4 and a 12. As you're walking through, Dante, you notice you step on a piece of leaves, and all of a sudden, this net swoops up and catches you, and you're swinging in the air as you can hear footsteps running toward you.
Oh, great.
Would like to summon
What's the-
Spectre Blades
what's
to try to
The
cut him
rope
down.
made of?
The rope seems to be made of rope.
Really?
Oh, try to cut him down.
Yes. Sai tries to cut me down, hopefully.
Okay.
Do I need a rope for that,
Yours?
or?
Yeah, go ahead and roll sign.
Okay, okay. Ah, not bad.
17? Yep, you throw the knife and it and Dante falls.
I'll just right myself and land.
As you hear running through the forest, you notice these apes leaping from tree to tree and running through the forest floor toward you.
That's not people. Let's move.
Different.
Actually, so
Agreed.
goodbye.
Goodbye.
Is there like a runaway button?
A runaway button.
Yeah.
So you can try to outrun them with rolls.
How about instead? These guys. This is in a dark area. These guys are probably not used to. I don't know. Bright fucking lights. Like an explosion. I'm going to just or fuck it. Red lightning. I'm gonna red lightning the closest one.
Should flashbang them.
And then it should chain through the ones behind him.
So you shoot out this red lightning into one of them, and it electrocutes, and it begins to spread to the whole group of them as a whole bunch of them just kind of tumble to the ground.
Alright, cool, let's walk away.
Do you keep the
Tumble,
lightning
okay.
going, or do you just let it go?
I keep it going.
Until we're a safe distance away.
Until we're a safe distance away, and then I let go.
Okay. Eventually, you reach its range limit, and you're able to make your escape, I guess you could call it.
Escape.
Okay. Would you like to stealth again?
Oh, fuck yes. Can I be quieter now? 15, thank God.
God,
Alright,
I wish I was high.
look for... Okay, maybe not.
Okay.
Complete opposites is how we're doing. You do well, I do shit. I do well, you do shit.
Saw you're snapping twigs and you're having a hard time staying quiet, but nothing immediately comes
Damn
out
it.
toward you.
Oh, good.
Alright. Can I get a perception check? Or can I use a perception check? I want to see if there's anything... I want to climb one of these trees, see if there's anything that's big that wants to kill us, or there's any shaking trees on any of them.
Go ahead and perception. 14. You have a look around, and you can notice up in one of the trees, you can see a large python-looking snake
Ooh.
who's made a home up in one of them. And in its coils seems to be a large furry animal.
Oh, that sucks to be that guy. This is above me?
Above you, probably 30 feet out. Not
Oh.
directly above you.
Okay. So, in the trees.
If you had kept going in the direction you were going, you probably would have gotten snatched up by it.
Oh, cool. Let's avoid that. Go around to the right. About 150 feet. And then we'll go forward again.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Hopefully we'll avoid that thing, or it won't see us. Because I think we
Hopefully.
can probably. I'd still like to stealth as we're going through. Yes, natural 20.
All right.
Oops. 4. Number 4.
No.
Picking number 3, my lord.
Okay. Dante maneuvers through the shadows completely silent. Inside,
And then you got
just keeps
me.
on snapping his twigs. It's hard in that armor, you know?
Yeah.
You look around nervously as you snap a twig and you don't see
I'm
anything.
really tempted to switch back to a fox.
As you look around, you don't see anything.
Oh. Okay,
Cool. I think we've avoided everything that wants to kill us.
that's good.
How much further do we have to go?
As you look ahead, all you see are just trees.
Who's got better perception, Sai or me?
Probably you, because you're the demon.
Oh.
You have better smell, but your perceptions are relatively samey in terms of vision.
No. All right. Well, I'm gonna climb the tree again and try to see where the mountain is, and head towards the mountain.
What is the time in the game?
Let's see here. You docked, I want to say about... You took off early in the morning at 7. We'll say it's probably like... It's getting into evening, about 6 p.m.
Gonna
Okay.
get dark soon.
Maybe we can get closer to as close as we can to the mountain, because that's where the fuck, what are they called? Civilized people are, hopefully. Yeah, let's do that.
Eventually, you make your way through the forest, and what was invisible before at a distance, through all of the brush and tree, emerges a clearing that's not natural. It seems as though the forest was cleared on purpose. And then as you step through the clearing, you notice what it is.
Is that fucking Castlevania?
Let me see. No, it's in on the D&D books actually.
Thank you, Witches
that-
of the Coast.
Is that hell?
Yeah. Yeah, it's part of the
Oh.
Wizards of the Coast pictures, but I forget.
No.
So as you step out, you see this almost gothic in nature architecture of a fortress, and you can see armored men walking around with torches lighting the darkened area as evening begins to set in.
They haven't seen us yet?
No.
Okay, I was expecting this to look more like a town, not a fortress. I have a
Agreed.
feeling we won't be able to get some sleep tonight.
Shit.
You'll remember that the Mer people had described to you that the mortal town of High Crux is on the mountain side, whereas you guys are approaching the base of the mountain.
Oh, this is the base of the mountain. Oh, mountainside? Does that mean we have to climb the mountain? Wait. Regulus.
Regalius,
What's your Regalius.
from behind a bush, whispers, "Yeah."
Can you summon something that can be quiet and can carry all of us? and fly. It's getting dark, like a giant bat. Can you summon a giant bat?
I can come up with something.
All right. Or an owl. Giant owl would be cool.
He draws some seals on the ground, places his hand, and poof, smoke bursts up, and a giant owl appears.
Neat.
Neat.
He says, well, while they could still see us, I suppose with the wildlife around here being as big as they are, this wouldn't look too out of the picture.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm just hoping we could fly high enough, get as high as we possibly can, and as close as we possibly can to the mountain, and continue flying and finding this this mortal city tucked into the mountainside.
All right, everybody
Agreed.
get on. As he mounts his owl.
I'll mount his owl too.
Grow my wings and say, "All right, Fuego, I'm sorry, boy, but you gotta go home." And
All right, so the owl takes off and tries to bypass the fortress, and from a bird's eye view, you can see that the fortress isn't a city by any means. It's actually, while the structures are big and grand, there's not many. The size of this place is big only because the structures are big, but there's not many structures. And the population that roams around and patrols is just enough to have a vision over the 4 cardinal directions around the city to patrol.
oh, so they're barely guarded.
That's good.
Let's see here.
They're probably not looking up.
Let's just have a look-see for the owl.
Do we need stealth checks?
It's not so much of a stealth check. It's more like we're just rolling to see if anybody looks up. And nobody really pays attention. If they see a giant bird, it's not the first time they've seen one.
Hopefully I look like a smaller bird.
So with an 11, they're not paying close attention. They might have seen something flying around, but it's probably just another large creature just flying around. Nothing out of the usual.
They've become content. All right.
Well, that's good.
Well, is there how close or how high off the mountain can we get before I don't know, we start suffocating from altitude?
Regalius says, well, we haven't really put that to the test. I've never seen a mountain this tall before. I don't know what our limit's going to be if there is one.
Well, I guess we don't have to climb the mountain yet, but we need to find a town in the side of it. Do we see anything?
As you fly past the fortress, you can see various outposts that look man-made. And as you bypass those, you eventually come to the sharp incline of the main mountain that you came here for. It is now within reach.
Good. So then, shall we head to that direction?
Yeah, we should. Oh, new pictures.
New pictures!
Yeah, we should keep flying up. There's got to be a town somewhere around here. Do I need to do a perception check in order to find it?
We will
Or
need
like-
perception checks to find it. As you come to the base of the mountain, even at your altitude of flight, you're flying pretty high, but in comparison to this mountain, it looks like you're standing at the bottom of the Empire State Building and just looking up. This is absolutely massive.
Yeah, that's a big fucking mountain. Jesus Christ. I mean, Tigress, something cursing in the language I'm supposed to be. Fuck. All right, I'm gonna try to look for the town. Now,
As will I.
Okay, let's
Try to
see
head-
what you Let's see what your eyes perceive.
11.
13 from Dante and 11 from Sai. You look at the mountain closely, and it's a lot of area to cover, and you're only looking at one side of the mountain. But as you look closely, it seems to be made up vastly of rock. Beneath the mountain, all around it, was the rings of biome, the stone, the jagged stone, the wasteland desert, the forest. And then once you bypass the fortress, it becomes tundra, and it's cold. And as you ascend up the mountain, you can see layers of ice that you would have to climb with pickaxes and equipment if you weren't able to fly. But you'll notice that as you begin ascending, the temperature is dropping quick. And it, with marginal altitude compared to the mountain's peak, you're not going to be able to fly all the way to the top very easily.
Yeah, it's like an issue for me. I'm not really temperature resistant since I'm a human.
Can I create something that just is like a pocket warmer?
Yeah, I'm gonna try if I can.
Charcoal. I'll create some hell charcoal and say, put this in your boot.
Okay.
Regalius, on the bird's feathers, poof, a summoning appears in a, like a camper sack is there.
Hmm.
Camper sack? Like tent?
It's got like
Cooking
basic
wear?
camping supplies, yeah. Survival. He says, out on the war front, there's not always going to be easy amenities.
You're right.
True.
You're right. But I guess we're still looking for a place. I've been feeling the predators get worse from here.
At night, yeah.
Anything that's able to survive this temperature, this climate, is probably a tough cookie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I kind of want to find this town. If they're somehow safe from the things that want to eat them.
Yeah, it's probably the best idea. Get shelter, not get eaten,
Okay.
stay warm.
So we're not going to ascend the mountain, we're just going to run circles and try to find this town then.
Yeah.
Okay. So Regalius will begin flying circles around the mountain, and we all can have some more checks on perception.
Perception 20.
Natural 20. Dante, as you're flying through the clouds
same here.
and the... Oh my god. At the same time, you guys both go, look! Simultaneous pointing as the cloud clears and you look at the slopes of ice. And built into the side of the mountain is a structure. Let's see here.
Hmm.
Do you have another picture change?
One moment. If I can find it. Here we go. I hope the resolution holds.
Oh, that's a fucking castle.
Ooh. Kidding.
So you emerge through this cloud and just see a waterfall spilling out from the ice on this steep slope of stone in frozen permafrost, which was the indicator of probably what caught your eye. And the source of that waterfall is this castle-looking structure.
We see any lights?
Now that it's getting darker, you notice lights have come on in various windows that are exposed.
Oh, people are home.
That's good.
All right, let's land.
And hopefully they are just as friendly as the others. Sarcastic.
All right, try not to get me killed here, boys. As Regalius commands the bird to flap down silently to a stone platform.
Such an owl's grace.
As
Alright, do we see anyone in the platform?
There's nobody outside immediately, as it's really cold and everyone's kind of retired for the night.
Smart.
But as you look around, there are various entrances into the castle that you can just take. There's no doors or anything; it's all just open.
Walk in, knocking on like something that's
doorway?
knockable, wood, doorway, post that's made of wood. Just be like, hello, hello.
As you walk in, you can hear the echoes of your footfalls with the faint sound of water falling behind you. And
castle's
eventually,
mimic.
you see somebody in like this thick winterwear outfit. Just all you can see is eyes. Stops and turns and looks at you and goes, "Hello?"
Hi.
Hi, we are mortal. We're looking for a place to stay. Maybe safety here.
Mortals? All the way up here?
Yeah.
Oh shit, is this an outpost?
No, you're... Come here. Is, she... You hear the sound of a woman as she motions for you to follow her as she begins jogging.
Okay.
Okay.
Where are we going? Who are you?
She leads
What is
you
this place?
up a flight of stairs and runs up to a door after ascending several stories and knocks on it, pounding on it quickly and furiously. And you hear her saying, "Master Jin, we have visitors."
Master Jin.
Eventually, the door
Probably.
creaks open, and this bald man with a long white beard emerges.
Greetings.
Immediately, his eyes light up at the sight of a demon.
Yo,
And then
He's friendly.
he
I
has
promise.
he has a peek at the two humans. He says, My. We haven't had mortal visitors from the outside world here in well over 2 centuries. Come in.
Oh, damn.
oh, 2 centuries.
Okay.
All right.
And then
cool.
we'll walk in. Want to be rude?
He
Wait, only
shuts
200
the,
years?
He shuts the large wooden door behind him, or behind you, as he leads you over to his personal chambers, which is kind of like an apartment. There's a kitchen, a dining area, a living space, and he tells you, "Please sit at the table. I'll fetch us some hot tea."
All right. I always enjoy tea, but you don't want to know who we are.
Oh,
doing
please.
here.
Well, we'll have plenty of time for that conversation. Let's just make sure you're comfortable first. You've come a long way.
That is a good point. I am very tired, and this hole, and I show him the hole in my gut, and it's like, this one isn't going away yet.
Yeah.
Eventually, he and his daughter rush over with cups of steaming tea, and they're placed all around you.
Ooh.
Please tell me your story. Who are you?
Well, I am Sai Strife. And this is my friend Dante.
Yo.
We actually have been on a quest to actually
Find the Holy Grail.
find someone and speak to them. But we were also semi-informed that here was potentially the safest place for us to rest as we continue on our journey. We have had a long walk, fought off many predators that try to feast on us as we are their prey, but we put up an excellent fight. So I
Yeah,
would
a
say.
glade put a hole in me.
Yep, that's
You
A
fought
lot
a
has happened.
glade. That's very impressive.
mm-hmm.
You know, they use all the elements. I'm sure you found out.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Wind, fire, the whole rainbow.
Wind, fire. I think lightning was in there. I know holy was definitely in there.
Well, I
Or
am
divine, whatever the fuck it is.
Regalius introduces himself in a military fashion. Regalius, Coronom General from the Eastern Human Empire, here to escort these two. And of course, Jin welcomes you all warmly and says, I am Jin. I am the elder here who oversees High Crooks. This is my daughter
High
Mia.
Hello,
Yo.
Jen and Bia.
How did you know who we are and where we are?
Meterfolk.
Merfolk told us.
Merfolk, yes.
At the shores to the island. This is Bionicle Island.
Really?
I just realized that. This is the island where the Bionicles are.
Merfolk are the only good people around here.
Well, that's good.
So, well, yes, if you were wondering, we are mortals here. We are the only mortals on this whole island who live here. Life's hard, but we get by.
That's good. I'm sure it is here, especially something cold as it is up here.
How?
How? No, I don't want to know that. I don't want to know the answer to that question.
Well, are you hungry? I can make you some mushroom soup if you'd like.
Do you have anything that's meat?
Meat. Oh, that's much more scarce around here, but we do have some. Let me just have that
Okay.
prepared for you.
Apparently, I only regenerate when I eat flesh. So,
Oh, I just have the soup, which is fine.
Okay. Well, Mia will have to cook it. It'll take some time. I hope you'll be patient.
wait, you're cooking the meat?
Well, eating divine meat is toxic.
Is it better cooked?
It's the only way we can eat it without getting hurt.
Oh, sure, I'll try it.
Okay.
Let's hope it doesn't hurt this time.
The blood
Oh,
is blood is what's toxic.
Ethan.
If you cook the meat and remove the blood, it should be safe.
Yeah, Ethan, I took a bite out of the glade a while ago. Turns out it like disintegrated my mouth a little bit, and I was like, huh.
Like, I'm sure that hurt.
So,
Yeah, I can't eat anything here, apparently. But hopefully this meat will be better.
Hopefully.
he says, "So, how did you defeat these things? What are you all capable of?"
It was mostly Dante. He's a demon hunter.
I'm a demon hunter demon, yeah. I guess we can tell you who we are. We're from the 7th world. And I'm part of the Cross organization. This is my associate Sai. I think you're also part of the Cross organization.
Yep.
He looks completely lost.
He's been ordered to follow.
Oh, we hunt demons.
Ah. Is there something wrong with demons?
Yeah, there's something seriously wrong with demons.
But you're a demon.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Huh.
I'm on the list. I'm just at the bottom of it.
Well, there's no list here. Did you run into any of the Titans along the way?
Ew.
No, we did not. We avoided them, actually.
Good.
We do have more people coming. I don't know when they'll get here, or if they'll get here. Now that I think about it.
Oh.
Your friends are capable, right, Regalius?
He nods.
He nods. Like, okay. Not a whole lot of confidence, Reggie.
The
Just gonna tell ya.
Jin looks a little concerned, and he says, "Well, how many people? And why?"
Well, hopefully they move in small groups. Well, we are going to plead
to Tigris about some
Yes.
things that's happening in the Seventh World.
Mm-hmm.
And you need a lot of people to plead?
Probably. It's a god. I don't know if he'll like. I mean, if ants started spelling out my name, just out of themselves, I'd be like, that got my attention.
His ants, like the giant ants we have?
Oh no! Like when on the
Tiny.
Seventh World, you have tiny, tiny, tiny ants, and sometimes
About
you
the
get
size of
very
your fingernail.
Yeah.
Oh, that's quite tiny. We don't have those here.
Seriously?
Yeah.
All right.
My.
It's much too cold anyway.
Oh yeah. I mean, bugs probably die up here.
Well, we have bugs. They're just big.
Oh, great.
Yeah. It seems like everything's giant in this world.
Well, seems to be a trait with divine things. They like to go big or go home.
Bigger is always better to them, apparently.
Well, if your friends arrive, we'll be sure to pass them along. But in the meanwhile, please stay the night. It's going to be very cold tonight. Wouldn't want you freezing out there.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh,
Thank you.
I don't think I sleep. Do I sleep? How the fuck do I rest?
You have the option to sleep. You don't need to.
Alright, I guess I'll just... I feel exhausted, so I guess I'll just go fuck to bed.
Just because I can.
Mia will show you to your room, and in the morning we'll meet with you before you take off.
Perfect.
She leads you over to a couple of chambers that are vacant, and there is a little fire place that's available in each room to keep you warm.
Oh, goody.
Sweet. Oh, goody.
All right. Yeah. This feels like a good place to stop for today.
Yeah.
It's a long climb ahead.
That'd be.
Oh god, there's gonna be like we're gonna get to the point. I'm imagining we'll go through a cloud and then all of a sudden be underwater. The mountain's still going through the fucking water, and then we have to go up, and then there's like fucking giant eels coming out of the mountain. Giant god eels. It's like, what the fuck is this place?
And the dragon descends from space.
Oh, shit.